topic for the day is, if you could know one mystery for sure, what mystery would you like to know? I think for me, this is probably a question that a lot of people have asked, and that is, are there any life form out there in the universe? The reason why I want to know this question is because it answers questions that are more fundamental than curiosity. If we know that there are other life forms out there in the universe, then that means the implication here is that we are able to connect with life forms that are completely different from us. If you just think about life forms on Earth today, right, it's actually very difficult to communicate with each other. Even across the same species, like humans. We speak different languages, we have different culture, there are different nuances. And then you take that one level further between different species, like you and your dog. I'm sure there's going to be miscommunication there. And then there's some species where you just have probably no real way to communicate with, like ants. You're never going to be able to communicate with ants on your weekend plan for the next week. So if there are other intelligent life out there, it would be really fascinating to figure out, well, is there a central, let's call it life force, energy that connects us all? Or is it just by random chance? And I think once we find out the answer to that question, we'll get closer to that central question. And there are many science fiction stories of different species from different planets looking up at the sky and wondering, wow, is there anything else out there? Is it really just a question that humans ask? Or is it a universal question that every single species that might exist out there in the cosmos all ponder? And if that is true, then perhaps it does answer one question, which is, perhaps all intelligent life longs for connection. We're all lonely. We're social creatures. Or perhaps not. Who knows? For now, we have no way of knowing. Currently, there are no signs of other intelligent life forms or even primordial life forms out there. And I hope at some point we'll be able to answer that question and really push us to understand more about us and the universe and the cosmos at large. That's about it. Thank you.